A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case.
I called Auto Accident Help Desk and got help for my pain and suffering.
Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney. Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation. We're open 24/7.
Call 800-297-9788, 800-297-9788, 800-297-9788.
To see Nevada through dairymen's eyes is to see a place where cow sense leads to common sense, where traditions of thinking outside the barn yield a goodness you can measure by the glass, feeding the dreams of every neighbor, no matter how far down the road they might reside. A place where the stars always twinkle. From who to you, it's a Nevada way of life. It's the Milky Way.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
And welcome to News 25. I'm Stacy Jensen. Deanna has the night off. It is Friday, November 18th. Well, on Saturday, November 12th, we had approximately 5:50 in the morning. Troopers with Nevada State Police responded to a report of a vehicle crash that happened on Highway 95, just near mile marker 18. That's about approximately 1 mile south of Goldfield, Nevada. An investigation then determined that a silver-colored Ram pickup truck was traveling southbound on the highway when a white-colored Ram pickup was traveling northbound on US 95. For unknown reasons, the white Ram crossed over the center line into the southbound travel lane directly into the path of the silver-colored truck. Both vehicles exited the roadway and the white Ram truck subsequently caught fire. Unfortunately, all occupants in the white Ram pickup, Mariella Harden, age 53 of Las Vegas, Nevada, Janelle Guamelo Rameline, age 38, and 2 female juveniles succumbed to their injuries and were pronounced deceased on the scene. The 5 occupants of the silver-colored Ram pickup truck were transported from the scene with varying degrees of injury. For medical treatment, the crash is now being investigated by Nevada Highway Patrol Northern Command East Multidisciplinary Investigation Unit, that's MIRT. If you were a witness to this incident or have any information regarding the crash, please contact Sergeant Mitch Payne of NHP Elko office. That's at 775-753-1111. Again, 775-753-1111. This marks Nevada State Highway Police Patrol's Northern Command East 29th fatal crash for 2022, resulting in 38 fatalities. Well, Nye County Sheriff's Office has made a drug arrest at the Walmart parking lot. Here's JD with more on the story.
On October 30th of this year, Nye County Sheriff's Office reported that they have arrested 2 individuals by the name of Alan Fair and Jeremy Crane Schroeder, who now are facing the alleged charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of controlled substance less than 14 grams, possess, receive forged bills, possess prescription drug from authorized person, and a warrant from another agency. According to the declaration of arrest, deputies responded to the Pahrump Walmart parking lot when witnesses reported 2 males were observed inside a minivan smoking out of tin foil. Upon arrival, deputies made contact with the driver, identified as Alan Fair. Deputies report observing several pieces of narcotics paraphernalia in plain view and a burnt plastic smoking pipe on the passenger's lap, who was identified as Crane Schroeder. Deputies report they located in the driver's door and seat a plastic container and baggie which deputies believe to be heroin. Deputies field tested the dark brown substance, which tested presumptive positive for less than 1 gram of heroin. A bottle of prescription medication was found inside Fair's glove box that did not belong to either Fair or Crane Schroeder. Additionally, deputies located $100 bill in which they believed to be counterfeit. Once deputies read Fair and Crane Schroeder's Miranda rights, Crane Schroeder stated deputies that he was smoking marijuana oil and only had paraphernalia for methamphetamine on him. And deputies discovered Crane Schroeder had an outstanding warrant out of Henderson, Nevada. Fair and Crane Schroeder were subsequently arrested and transported to the Nye County Detention Center for the alleged charges.
And earlier this week, the Nye Board of County Commissioners discussed and had a chance to hear from the applicants for Pahrump Justice of the Peace, Department B.
On November 15th, at the Board of County Commissioners meeting, there was discussion and deliberation to appoint one member to the Pahrump Justice of the Peace, Department B, from 15 applicants. The list of applicants included Leonardo F. Blundo, William Carnes, Lillian Donahue, Alexandra Fernandez, Michael Foley, Walter S. Grudzinski, William Hochstedler, Arthur Hodge Sr., Sally A. Kerr, Frank Maurizio, Nicole McPherson, Jacob Skinner, Brian A. Thielaner, Robert E. Thomas III, and Dale Wysocki. Sally A. Kerr withdrew her letter of interest. The seat was left vacant when the late Pahrump Justice of the Peace, Kent Jasperson, passed away last August. Here are some of the applicants explaining why they're the perfect candidate to the Board of County Commissioners.
I have lived in Pahrump for 17 years. I have been the bailiff for the Pahrump Justice Court for nearly 2 years. Prior to being the bailiff, I worked at the Nye County Sheriff's Office as a deputy and as a detective for 15 plus years.
I was a bailiff for Pahrump Justice Court. One correction I want to make to my letter of interest. This was written on September 21st. I am currently retired. I was medically retired as of October 13th. So I'm no longer with Pahrump Justice Court. But I've been there since roughly 2007. There was a 2-year hiatus. I went over to parole and probation for the state. Then I came back roughly 2018 to Pahrump Justice Court.
As the motion on the floor is still with the idea of a continuance, I just want to say, in the interest of efficiency, I don't want to stand here and go through some Q&A and then do it again at a future time.
I spent 22 years in the Marine Corps, 24 years in 2 different DA's offices, 11 years as a public defender. I am well tuned in to what is required, and I'm asked, and I also taught the Constitution from the Founding Fathers' point of view for 3 years.
This judge, this retired judge, says I can, with total confidence, recommend that few men have contributed to society in the way that Mr. Hochstedler has. Even though I came into his association last year, I firmly support William E. Hochstedler to become your Justice of the Peace.
I apologize because I put my name in. Little known fact, when I was 23, I actually ran for JP. And one of the things I was asked was, what makes you qualified? And I tell you, I had gotten every speeding ticket under the book. But you know what that makes you? That makes you somebody who understands that side of the process. And being on the commission, we work through laws, we do NRS codes, and we work and we legislate. So now we have experience from that side of the law.
I'm a practicing attorney here in Nevada for over 40 years. I've been here for 16 years practicing in Nye County. The reason I applied is because I respected Judge Jasperson so much. His courtroom, he was a hero to me.
And Nye County Sheriff's officers have arrested a local Pahrump man for possession of a gun while under the influence. Here's more on that story.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office have reported that they have arrested an individual by the name of Richard Bell for an alleged 1 count of possession of a gun while under the influence, 1 count of under the influence of a controlled substance, 1 count of owning and possessing a gun by a prohibited person, and 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon. On November 9th, deputies were dispatched to a residence in Pahrump in reference to a possible overdose. According to the report, upon arrival, the deputy saw a white male adult sitting on the living room floor, arguing arguing with the Pahrump Valley Fire Department medics and another deputy. The male was identified as Richard Bell. Allegedly, he was talking quickly about someone trying to kill someone with his gun. According to deputies, he was unable to sit still and kept moving his arms erratically. His pupils were pinpoint size, and he was grinding his teeth, which led the deputy to believe he was under the influence. According to the report, there was originally a handgun within arm's reach of Bell, but the other deputy placed himself between Bell and the gun. There was also a knife on the floor, which medics said Bell was holding to his own throat. The deputy asked Bell if he had been using any illegal drugs, and he admitted to using methamphetamines about 2 weeks ago. According to deputies, there was also a female in the house who said Bell had been awake all night acting this way, and he had the gun in his hand, allegedly waving it around and pointing it in her direction. Since Bell was clearly a danger to the public, the deputy placed Bell under arrest.
And we'll be back with more News 25 and what's going on this weekend at Petrick Park on the other side of this break.
This annual enrollment period, the Medicare Resource Center by AMA is where you can get local advice on your Medicare plan options in Pahrump and Las Vegas. If your costs keep going up or you want to see what new plans are available for 2023, we have local agents, local advice, at no cost to assist you. Visit us inside Pahrump Intermountain Healthcare every Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or call to book an appointment. The annual enrollment period ends December 7th.
It's the Black Friday sales event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. We are your original hometown dealer, and we are having Black Friday all month long. You can save big on Jeep Renegades, Gladiators, Cherokees, and Grand Cherokees. Don't forget about Ram 1500, 2500, and 3500. Also save on Chrysler Pacificas, Dodge Chargers, and Challengers. This Black Friday sales event is one you don't want to miss. Come into Saida Trudeau now and see all we have to offer. We have Nye County's largest inventory, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle at incredible savings. Get top dollar for your trade during this event. Come on down to Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer, for the Black Friday sales event going on now.
At Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer, we want only to be the best.
LV.net provides fast, reliable internet at a fair price. We're a locally operated company and have proudly served the city of Las Vegas since 1994. At LV.net, we're your friends and neighbors, so you can be confident that you'll always get the best customer service. Our team is available 24/7, 365. There's no credit checks, no hidden fees, no data caps, and we will never raise your rates. LV.net is your hometown internet service provider. Don't forget, call LV.net at 702-9-MINUTE. That's 702-900-0000.
You got bills and you need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $1,800 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. They're also in need of drivers for front-end loaders. If this is you, call for Ed now. 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
And welcome back. Well, we had a chance to catch up with Paula Elefante about this weekend's Pahrump Powwow. It's going to be happening at Petrick Park.
The vendors are setting up. Not all of them are here yet. As you can hear the music in the background, it's recorded music on Fridays. The drums don't get in until tonight. We have two amazing drums. One of them's been coming here for several years, the Hummingbird Singers. They're coming back. A lot of our vendors, if you've been here before, you're going to find a lot of your vendors, your favorite vendors, they're here again. Tomorrow at 11, gourd, dancing. That's the Native American veterans are dancing. Grand entry is at noon. Following grand entry, we're doing a special presentation for veterans. Grand entry is what a lot of people used to call a parade. All the dancers would line up and they'd come into the circles like a parade of dance, the grand entry into the powwow. We'll shut down about 5:30, and Sunday we'll shut down at 5. Today we'll shut down at 5. No drugs, no alcohol, no weapons allowed at powwow. So it's respecting another culture.
Oh, I can't wait to get over to Petrick Park this weekend. Well, Nevada Silver Tappers and Miss Golden Years were on hand to present the VFW Food Bank with a generous check. Here's Pahrum's very own B.J. Hetrick Irwin, director of the USO show.
What an honor and privilege it is for the Nevada Silver Tappers and Miss Senior Golden Years to present to our Veterans Food Bank $6,800. And it's such an honor, and so let's present the check to Jill.
Thank you.
You bet. Yeah. What can I say about this community? They're so wonderful, the community. What would you like to say, Ann?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just so honored to accept this check on behalf of our veterans.
Yeah, I'm excited about giving this check to the vets. I'm so proud and honored with all my tappers and my wonderful, wonderful instructors that put on such a show. Ione DeSantis and Kim Dale Cornell Wild, and I am so thrilled with them, Deanna. And so we're looking forward to everybody being there, and I know that so many vets will now get food that they need.
It's going to buy food, but we're also going to do some improvements in the food bank. We do need some improvements made to the building, and what we'd like to do is we'd like to get some new tables. In addition to that, we have some shelving units that do need repair, and hopefully we'd like to add on some area in certain areas of the food bank where we can store more food, and of course more food. We'd like to be able to buy milk, butter, a few more refrigerated items, and offer more things for our vets, fresh produce, that type of thing. We do have the capability to refrigerate items. We also have freezers, so we can offer refrigerated items, and we can also store meats in the freezers. We always need canned fruit, instant potatoes, any type of canned meat, whether it be tuna, Spam, chicken breast, roast beef. We use manwich, hamburger helper, tuna helper, and various seasonal items. We even take treats, cookies, potato chips, but anything that has protein in it is always a good thing to donate. Soups, and we also take like ice cream, pies, because everybody likes a treat.
What can I say about this community? You know, I've done it so many years, and they've always came through for me. That's the reason I know within my heart that we'll get the same response for our seniors that never go hungry, which we'll be doing December the 11th at Saddle West. They just come through, and I know they'll keep sending food over here after this.
Fantastic. We do get offered discounts through some of the grocery stores here in Pahrump.
And you always can shop and find out what you exactly need to fill those gaps, right?
Yes, and it's always something different, because as soon as we get donations, we do about 40 veterans every Wednesday, and as soon as we get our inventory comes in and it goes out, so we do about 40 veterans every Wednesday. We're open on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and we're open till 12 p.m. on Homestead between Mance and the 160.
And if anybody wants to drop off any donations, they can come by at that same time?
Well, we will accept donations on Tuesday mornings between 8 and 10, and on Wednesday mornings between 8 and 12. They can drop them off at the food bank, but if they'd like to drop them off at the VFW, they can do that as well.
All right. Well, we're going to be back with more News 25 right after this break.
Hi, I'm Dr. Edward Harding at P3 Medical Group. I promise if you choose me as your primary care provider, I'll treat you as if you're my family member.
At P3 Medical Group, you get the care you deserve. Call us today to learn more.
Hi, this is David with eCells e-bikes located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. We were the first manufacturer in the world to offer twin motor, twin battery, full suspension designed e-bikes. eCells e-bikes, ECELLS.com, 702-960-2015. You come on by, we'll give you a free ride and check out one of these babies.
Hi, I'm Kevin Green. I'm the Director of Sales for Humana in Las Vegas. Our Medicare Advantage plans are shaped by what matters most to our members. So we have a wide variety of plans to fit your budget and your needs. Most of our plans include coverage for prescription drugs, hospital stays, and doctor office visits, many with no monthly plan premium. And you could get a plan with an annual allowance to spend on your dental bills. Some plans may even give you money back in your Social Security check each month. And if you have Medicare and Medicaid, you could be eligible for even more benefits, like a prepaid card that you can spend on groceries, utilities, and rent. Plus, you could pay nothing for your covered prescriptions, even the brand name drugs. So get in touch with Humana. Talk to a real person like me, or go online. We'll help you find the plan that's right for you. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Everyone knows that landscaping in the desert can be a challenge. Land Art Landscaping is a licensed landscape contracting company that can design and install your own beautiful desert or even tropical oasis right here in Pahrump. Call Land Art at 727-8512.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
And welcome back. Well, with some of us possibly dealing with several inches of snow as we travel for the Thanksgiving holiday, so what's the safest way to remove that white stuff from your driveway? Well, Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Donald Ford says it's important to remember shoveling snow is a strenuous workout.
We have to think of shoveling snow as a pretty significant exertion, like an exercise. So if you're going out to exercise, people who have heart conditions, people who have a risk for heart conditions may need to talk to their doctor before they engage in that.
Dr. Ford says people with heart disease risk factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes should talk to their doctor whether or not snow shoveling is recommended, and if it is, how much is safe for heart health. He says taking frequent breaks to rest is always a good idea, and just like exercise, you'll want to warm up before shoveling, even if you're in good shape and your doctor says it's okay. He recommends stretching out muscles in your back, arms, shoulders, and legs. He also suggests a brief aerobic warm-up to get the blood flowing. Walking in place, hopping up and down, or even a few minutes on the treadmill will help. And remember, once you're outside, lift with your legs, not your back.
Make sure you're lifting from the center, keeping your body upright, not reaching over. And here's another tip. Make sure that you can throw the snow in front of you. Don't try to throw it over your shoulder or to the side, because that's when people really start to get those back injuries, shoulder injuries, and so forth.
Well, Dr. Ford says an ergonomic shovel, one with a longer bent handle, may help prevent back pain because it allows you to stand straighter and you won't have to bend over as far to reach the snow. Well, we have to check in with our friend Pat from Never Forgotten Animal Society as she reintroduces us to our friend Hawkeye.
Hi, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society, and I'm here with a very special guy. This is Hawkeye, and Hawkeye is a very, very sweet, adorable dog. He has some really wonderful markings on him. He is part Pit Bull and Dalmatian, and he is about 2 years old. He's high energy, so he's going to need a yard, and he's going to need someone that's going to be able to work with him. He has had very little manners taught to him, but with the proper handling, I think he's going to make somebody a fabulous dog. He is marked black on his saddle, and he's got black and white dots like a Dalmatian on his head and his chest and his legs, and he is approximately 2 years old at this time. We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5. You're welcome to come in anytime. No appointments are necessary to come and meet this really remarkable dog. He is very uniquely colored. He is very unique in his personality. He wants to be around people. He wants to please you. And I think in the proper hands, he's going to make someone a fabulous dog once he's trained. He is available now. His adoption fee is $250 to adopt him. That includes his spay, his neuter, his microchip, all of his vaccinations and rabies certificates. So if you're in the area, stop by. We're at 520 East Street. Suite C is in Charlie. We're open from Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 every night, and no appointment is necessary. So please stop on by.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Oh, we need to get Hawkeye a forever home. Look at those clouds rolling in. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a full update on your weekend weather forecast with John when we come back.
Over the years, you pay your insurance. But the minute you're in a car wreck, the insurance companies treat you like a crook.
Don't be bullied by the insurance companies. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
The hardware store that has it all. Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware. Quality tools including a massive channel lock product line, plumbing, indoor and outdoor growing supplies, custom hydraulic hoses, custom paint matching, key cutting. And we're more than just hardware. A huge hobby and art department, homeopathic remedies, Myers Natural Cleaning Products, Duke Cannon men's products, gourmet nuts and licorice, local honey and bee pollen, and all kinds of unique gifts. Shop local, everything. If you don't see it, we can get it at Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware.
The people here at Lerner and Rowe were absolutely amazing. They were there for me. They called me on weekends, made sure everything was good. I was amazed by their customer service.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. Happy Friday. Glad we all made it together through the end of the week. Amazing. It's John Kohler from KPVM, the Channel 25 Weather Studios. And look at this weather map. Oh, my goodness. Fernley and Fallon, weather twins up here at 43 degrees. Carson City looking like the cool spot at just 40. Tonopah 42, Goldfield at 43, Beatty all the way up to 58, and in Amargosa, the hot spot, 62. Nice. Not too bad. Las Vegas almost hit the mark, 59 degrees, and Death Valley is just super pleasant this time of year. 76 degrees for a high today. Here in the Paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look at 54 degrees. This is our current temperature. It was up to 61 just a mite earlier. The winds continued out of the east and northeast all day long, about 11 miles per hour. The sun rose at 6:23, set at 4:33. And we'll see a low tonight of 34 degrees under clear skies. Beautiful star watching. A little bit of wind to contend with, northeasterly continuing at 11 miles per hour. But stepping into this weekend, it's going to be sunshine. Look at this, lots of sunshine. And no clouds until about Monday. We'll pick up a little bit of cloud cover, but it also looks like we're picking up some temperatures. The weather twin continues from 60 degrees all the way up to 67 by Thursday, Friday. Super nice week ahead and a great weekend to make some plans and do something outside. All right, back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Thanks, John. Looks like we're going to have good weather for Thanksgiving. Well, we've got a couple of things going on this weekend. First we want to talk to you about is the Paws Craft Fair happening. That's going to be coming up this Sunday. That's November 20th from 9 to 3. Lots of fun local booths. Maybe get a little jump start on that Christmas shopping. And again, local vendors, all for trying to raise pet food, blankets, and bedding donations needed. Again, that's going to be happening at 7121 on Homestead. So lots of good stuff there. We also have the Pahrump Holiday Task Force giving out information on their Thanksgiving dinner. That's right. It's a free community Thanksgiving dinner going on, and that's going to be happening over there at the Nye Communities Coalition building over on Wilson, so you might want to check that out. If I do know they need volunteers to help serve, so get a hold of them for more information. And we have the Artists and Crafters Hangout, again, also happening Sunday. So bring whatever project you're working on. That's going to be happening. Again, membership not required on that, but that's going to be going on at 301 North Oxbow Avenue in Unit 14. It's all put on by the Pahrump Arts Council. So lots of fun there and lots of holiday things going on. And PDOP Holidays, can you believe it already? Saturday, December 10th, it's going to be that time. There's going to be a Santa Fun Walk starting at 10. Make sure to get your pictures with Santa. It's already that time of year. We're going to be talking with Santa happening around. So again, that does it for us tonight. Lots of fun stuff. I'm Stacy Jensen filling in for Deanna tonight. Have a great weekend from all of us here at KPVM News 25. I'm Stacy Jensen, and we'll see you on Monday.
I'm already on Medicare. Can I ignore all this mail? I keep hearing I can get more from my Medicare. How do I do that?
Reply hazy. Ask again.
This 8-ball's just as confused as everyone else.
You're not using that right. Give me that. Where can I get Medicare advice?